Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a walk around and a little bit of review on a 2006 Suzuki GSX-F Katana 600. So here it is. As you can see, I do have some blue LED lights on it, on the engine, on the back tire, on the front fender. I got a custom smoked windshield with a Decepticon decal on there. I have a custom, you can see the LED shining on it there, a custom Vance & Hines pipe. I cut out that black guard behind the license plate. It makes it look sportier, and as you can see there, those are custom turn signals. They're not as bulky as the stock, and they look cool. It gives the bike a sportier look. As you can see, I have the hazards on. These lights have different flashing patterns, a fade pattern, which is pretty neat. Yeah, the Vance & Hines pipe does sound amazing. It's definitely a head turner all the time. There's a shot at the gauges. Turn signals flashing. Speedometer goes up to 150, 13,000 RPMs. It redlines at 11,000. So, it's a great bike. It's my first sport bike, not my first motorcycle. I had a street and trail before, and I really wanted to get into the sport bike because I did really like. I love the sound of sport bikes. I love the look at them. I mean, some of them literally look like they came off another planet. So I definitely like that aspect of it. And the Katana is no different. Like, by looking at it, it's almost like more rounded off than the newer sport bikes, because sport bikes used to be like blocky and squared off, a bunch of straight lines, and now they're more like pointed. But the Katana's more rounded off, which I do like the pointed look better, but Katana definitely doesn't look too bad. So, Katana's got a bad rep for being, oh, they're not real sport bikes, they're not whatever. It's definitely a good bike if you're looking to get into sport bikes, maybe for a first bike. I got this one for $3,000, and it was in kind of rough shape when I got it, but I really cleaned it up nice and did some custom mods to it, as I showed you. And they're not too bad. They're good for your first bike, sport bike. But I'll be honest with you, when I first got the Katana, I didn't know anything about it. If I would have known the other sport bikes out there compared to the Katana speed-wise, would I have gotten one of them? I might have. It's hard to say. I'm a thrill seeker, and don't get me wrong, she has a little bit of get up. I had her going 125 is the fastest, and they're supposed to max out at 128, 130, but people online say they had them going way faster, like 135. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's definitely a good bike, and the people who, come on, make these videos and say, oh, you don't like the Katana, hater, that's just dumb. I mean, yeah, Katanas are nice, but there's no doubt about it, they can't hang with a true sport. And as far as comfortability goes, they are decent. Like, the first time I got on the sport bike and I put my legs on the foot pegs, I really felt like I thought I accidentally put my feet on the bitch pegs on the back for the passenger, because that's how far back they were, and it does take a little bit of time to get used to. But really, the Katana's comfortability isn't that much better, if at all better, than any other sport bike. I've taken it to Ohio. I live in Pennsylvania, and I've taken the bike to Ohio, to New York, Baltimore, so I have taken it on pretty long drives, but it does get really cramped. My legs will cramp up at times. my hands fall asleep, my wrists are sore because all my weight is leaned forward on my wrists. Um, but she does handle good through turns, and when I first got it, I was a little bit timid, but she's a nice bike to zip around on and have fun with. Um, but comfortability isn't too bad, like I said. I have a friend who had a Honda something, it was a 910, I can't remember what, but he drove it from Florida up to Pennsylvania, and he had blisters on his legs from it. That's how uncomfortable it was. But I mean, yeah, she's a nice bike, and with katanas, my advice is keep it simple. Um, they are beautiful bikes and they are nice, but you don't want to be cheesy with it, cliche, get the flames all over it, and because they are nice, but when you go all out and you try to do all this crazy stuff to it, you just kind of look like a fool with super sport bikes. Um, like I said, people who don't know that the Katana was made for like a sport tour and doesn't have as much power and speed as the other sports, they won't even realize, because I've taken this places and people who've just said, that bike just looks fast, and how fast have you gone to go, because it does look like it has a lot of speed to it. Um, but like I said, I prefer, there's a cruiser there that's a Harley Road King. I do prefer sport bikes over cruisers, but as far as super sport and high performance sport bikes go, the Katana really could not keep up with them. But at the same time, for the price, it is a good bike. I think when they came out, they retailed for 6,500. I got this for 3 grand, and they weigh about 450 pounds. So it does give you, they weigh a little bit more than your average sport bike, and it gives you a little bit of stability on the highway. Um, so that's pretty much it. That's my 2006 Suzuki Katana. I do recommend, if you have one, getting LED lights, because like these holes in the plastic showing a little bit of engine is like a perfect place to put them. They really look cool there. In the back tire, there's plenty of room for it. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What kind of bike do you have? Let me know that. And alright, thank you.